Alright.
Okay, I'm recording now. Hello. This
Hello.
is. How are you?
You look
Good.
great today.
No, they don't. They're ugly.
Haircut? Oh.
Wait.
Why you gotta be so mean, Daz?
They're on the internet and they
As
found
these
this.
could be us.
My statement stands.
Oh, okay.
Motherfucker.
Body image, goddammit.
Moving on. So I've said that Wolf here has been he's been busy. He's very, very busy. He's been a busy bee, and he's gotten some art of certain people.
Oh my
And
god, bees.
And I've been keeping it secret because I thought it'd be funny, and it will be. So the first one, and I don't know if there's gonna be others, but the first one we've gotten so far is this one.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ah, that's really good.
There we go.
Oh my god, I love it.
I see she
Oh.
pushed the button.
Yeah, it couldn't hold for very
Couldn't keep
long.
up.
It couldn't.
Even
So
that one makes
good.
me off.
That soldier.
did
You will
his
go
best.
down as.
It's his best.
It will be remembered.
But more importantly, there's another thing that I
Oh,
wanna show.
okay.
This is the important thing to me. Thank you so much.
Oh, you sure? So this thing, Wolf got a poster commission for our
Oh.
game.
What the fuck?
It's loading.
Oh my
Alright, this is
god.
the one.
Loading. Loading.
Holy
It's loading.
shit. I can see it. It's gorgeous. I love it.
Lucky you, Dragon.
The vitriol.
Oh my god, guys, it's like so amazing. It's so fantastic.
Look, I
Actually,
get your Zora today, but you don't have to be sure.
No, he's still looking at Zora. That's the thing.
Yeah.
it is a great poster. Like, I'm not bullshitting. It's really good.
But when that does load for you, I want to hear your reactions.
She looks like such a shit disturber.
Who's Zara?
Yeah,
In what, the poster in the
the character art.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Yes, she is.
Oh, it just loaded for me. Hell yeah! Oh, it looks badass.
Oh, I love that. Oh,
Could
that's
someone
so
maybe
good.
screen share says they want to see it. Also, no shade to the person that drew this, but when Wolf gave me this, I was like, hey, zoom in on those chains, as they're just actual chains. They're just normal chains that they photoshopped in and like colored to give the mood in. They're just chains. And I'm like, okay, cool, like, yeah.
You know, I guess it's kind of appropriate that it's loaded for everyone but me.
Because
I'm the one who got it.
God damn it.
you're the one that got it. But yes,
So,
it makes it feel more. This makes
whose
this game feel more.
reaction do you want?
I want yours reaction, Sebi, not Alex. Try and peel away that mask, you method actor.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. I've gotten
Is
all
that for the poster or Zora?
Oh, and you know what's fucking crazy? We have another poster, but it's not for this
Oh my
game.
god.
And it's not for this game.
What the fuck?
Shush.
Huh? That's
You
a secret.
shush.
That's a secret.
Eva, you okay?
You shut your mouth.
Okay, well, I'm gonna need, like, like another 10 minutes to get back into Alex. Because,
Alright, we can go
We
back
just
on like
won't
a...
start with Alex.
I'm
Dude,
just gonna.
let's
Sorry, that was the poster.
Alright, so you can freak out about the art and the such. Get back to character. We're not gonna start off with you. I'm gonna roll this fancy math rock. Who pinged me? Oh, did I get quoted? Oh, below that mask, you method actor starts moaning in joy.
Oh my god.
That's recorded. I just said that. All right, sick. Okay, so I'm gonna roll this fancy math rock, and whoever does it gets. All right, Vincent. Accurately, what happened last game?
Okay, so we started off with Vincent waking up, and when he left the room, he ran into Harada and showed him a paper showing blurry images of what he knows to be Shilong doing God knows what from the night before. And after that, he was put into a car with himself, Harada, and also Karakura, who apparently is wanted in this city and possibly many others. They had a small talk on the way to. Let me get off the map again. Like an to the fight with Caleb, and before before that, oh, I'm so fucking blanking.
We didn't start with you, by the way. We started with
I know,
Sheila.
I can't remember.
Yeah, you like major skipped me. What the fuck?
I'm sorry, that distracted me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, bollocks.
Do you want me to do it? I can
Please.
do it. Okay. So we started off with Shilong and Nora, the thief, trying to break into a grand or like the town hall's like library for records and certain things, and they did their best. They fought a bat. They fought a hellbat. They beat up the hellbat. Realized they shouldn't kill the hellbat because it'll explode, and if it explodes, it'll make a big explosion, etc., etc. So Shilong, using his dragon ability, scared it away. They went inside Town Hall, snuck past a bunch of people, got to the back, recognized a huge door that seemed like a door that leads to something big. Something very big, and there were multiple locks that interchangeably connect the door and keep it closed. Unfortunately, due to circumstances, their cover was blown. They had to get out of there. They split up, and they're going to wait for a few days, or like a day, or they're going to meet up in the morning. Shilong is set to lay low in downtown of Aqua Point, and met or saw some people of interest, one being Caleb Black, Harada, which Vincent's talked about, a blue-haired man with white fringe tips that go down. He had like sort of stubble, and a woman with blue hair, long blue hair. After which, Harada, Caleb went to talk with Shilong. Shilong's like, "What the fuck are we doing?" Shilong finally ate meat for the first time, to which his dragon finally piped up and said, "Man, it's fucking great. Flesh. It's cow flesh. It's delicious cow flesh." And that was Shilong's night. He had a nice night at a bar. We then cut away from them to go to the morning, to where Alex, Phelan, and Zora, well, mainly Alex, cooked some food for the rest of the group. Did it really bad, but the ghost caretaker of the house, Majul, used prestidigitation to make it taste good, masking the disgustingness of that now one, and poisoned them, but Phelan cured the poison. We skip away to Vincent's fight with Caleb, To which, basically, what Caleb said at the start, they went to Davelside, one of the many places that host underground fighting tournaments, or fighting like matches for money. They entered a smoky, what seems to be a smoke, like a smoking bar with a underground fight pit. As Vincent went down there, tried to fight Caleb, did okay, realizing that he was fighting a void doppelganger. Caleb decided to show up, fight Vincent. Vincent didn't do so well against it, and got beaten very badly. We left off with that little cutscene at the end. Not gonna talk about it, but yeah, that's pretty much everything in a nutshell. If I forgot something, those of you who know can pipe up. Did I miss anything?
Nah, you good.
I don't think so.
Alright. Now I'm gonna roll d6 to decide where this inspiration goes. If it's a 6, I get to decide who gets it, and if it's an NPC, or they'll get it. I can decide if an NPC gets it if it's a 6. It was a 6. Alright. None of you guys get an inspiration, but I'll give Vincent a devil dice. I'll give everyone a devil dice. I'll give everyone a devil dice.
Yay!
I'm sorry, the art literally fried my brain for a bit.
I love how they drew Zora.
Anyway, starting back up. We're not going to start with you, Vincent. We're going to start with the girls of the house.
Hooray!
Oh, hell yeah.
So what are you guys doing in the morning? Well, actually, you ate food.
Mm-hmm.
You got poisoned. Got really sick.
I'm gonna mark off a second slot.
And yeah, you have the rest of the day at your disposal. After such time.
I don't understand what you mean. We're dead. Remember that nat one on that food? We're dead.
Yeah, but listen.
I lost a restoration, dude, you bitch. But no, I think what was gonna happen there was that we were, because Alex had set up baths. I think we were gonna head into the baths.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Alex made sure that there's a warm bath and whatever human appropriate soaps there are. No detergents. She's not dumb.
There is a nice selection of actual, it's the old, it's like back in the day, but technology has advanced enough to where there are different types of nice smelling soap. There's lavender soap. There's all that really good stuff in the bar form. There's even shampoo. But yeah.
Yeah. I'll
We'll just lead them.
Zora will follow.
Yeah.
Which,
following.
Alright. So
As she just, walks to the bathroom and, where the baths are, and she set up both of the tubs in case, people wanted to bathe, not in the same tub. But, the big, 15-foot, 15 by 10 tubs, that were for, saunas and, baths. And
right.
she set them both up.
Real quick, let me, say this. So, this is still the morning time. I'm going to be enacting the morning, afternoon, and night phases of the day of a day, meaning you can do 2 things on each phase, right? But depending on the
Okay.
one thing, it could take the entirety of that phase or longer into another phase. Just letting you know. Okay,
So cooking and setting up the baths.
that's more.
Okay. Okay.
The only time we'll 100% like pinpoint into a time is when something specifically is happening at that time, or there is a deadline for something. That's when everything will take a crawling slow. But
Okay.
yeah, go for it. Continue.
So yeah, she just shows both of you the 2 tubs, and Jewel, this is for 3 of you,
Jules still invisible.
or 4 of us. Just
Alright.
hold on, give me a second. Let me roll a charisma save. Wait, hold on. See if I got. Come on. Come on.
Alright.
Double digits. Double digits.
Nope. Single digit.
Okay, well, that's a 2.
Get in the
Oh,
bath.
that's a
Drip.
3 minus 1 on the d4, so that's 2. So she just looks at the both of you, just very like straight face and like just stoically. You can bait.
Just Valen walks into the room and just go. Oh, this is gonna be nice. Thanks for setting this up.
Thank you, Alex. Zora says with her usual smirk.
She just looks at you. The 2 of you seem to like this bathing for relaxation.
I think it's rather nice.
It's something I didn't really get to do while I was traveling with Ariel, so.
We didn't have the money for it when I was young. Sorry, I'm getting called away. I'll be right back. God damn it.
You're good, man.
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you say?
And Majul still hasn't shown up.
Do you make mention to try and call her out?
Yeah. Once the other 2 are inside, I'll just 1 moment, and I'll just step on the other side of the door and just walk. Yeah.
Oh.
Right over to
Can you share the map?
This is why you save maps, friends.
Yeah, well, my tabs got cleared, so.
Wait, how?
I don't know.
Mm.
It's the second time in a row that this has happened. I've gone into the fantasy grounds and my tabs are gone. That's why I was asking you to share the maps before.
Interesting. That's weird. That should not happen. Are you clearing your cache every single time?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Haven't touched it.
Then that's strange.
Is
I'll have
it
to look.
possible to go to images and then go to Kambaji?
Oh yeah, you can go to the images and just look them up yourself.
With a lot of them, I haven't been able to find the names.
All right, no problem. I got you, buddy.
Alex will just, walk over, like... She knows that Phelan has very good, hearing. So...
Yeah.
she's just... Basically, she's just going all the way over here. So she wants a door and enough room that's yeah, no, she's not hearing this.
Is Phelan going into the room though? Into the bath?
I waited for them to.
Okay.
I was gonna, because you'd mentioned I don't want to ruin this now, but you'd mentioned that you made this for Majul, us, and yourself, and Phelan was basically gonna say like, Majul, you coming? But now you're doing this. I'm like,
Well, Joel wouldn't have answered either way if you did.
Okay. Yeah. She says like, Majul, you coming? Waits for a moment.
No response.
Alright, she'll join if she wants to. And Phelan will head in.
Alright. Alex, what are you doing?
She's just going over to the corner, and
Okay.
she's going to. God, yeah, she's gonna do this. So unemotional, like just so emotionless. But there's so much there. But she's just. Once nobody can see her, and it's only Majul, like that she hopes can see her.
Okay.
She just gets down on her knees and just like places both of her hands on her thighs. Majul, can you see me? You don't have to speak if you can. Just let me know.
One second real quick.
Yeah, why are you targeting Shilong, Vincent, and Alex?
I was trying to freak out Wolf before. But he never noticed.
Apologies. I was beckoned away.
Sorry.
Oh, we came back at the same time. Perfect.
No, thank God.
So, Alex, you get on your knees, and you
Oh boy, well, hold on, what I come back to?
relax. See, what did you say last, Alex?
She gets her knees and. Majul, I don't know if you can see me. You don't have to show yourself.
For the Record Dragon, you're not here. You're in the bath.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. But yeah, continue, sorry.
Just show me when you can see me. Or just let me know.
You see, like a line scrape against the floor in front of you.
She just closes her eyes and she doesn't put her head to the ground. She just bows while in this position. And I wanted to enjoy myself yesterday, and I scared you. I'm sorry.
She appears in front of you. She appears in front of you, and she's also in a bowing position as she says, "Sorry, yesterday I did something unnecessary. It was not my place to even get involved."
do I do this? How do I get myself to roll another charisma save? Come on.
Either way.
God, do you have any idea of how I could maybe proc another one?
What do you mean?
Giving her a chance to be more emotionally available.
You want her, so you're trying to get her to be more emotionally available?
I'd like to at least give Alex a shot at being more emotionally available. Just like to give her a shot.
Okay. Go for it. I'll give it to you.
Oh dear God. Okay, well that's a 15 minus 4 on the D4, so 11.
It's better.
Okay. It's better. It's double digits. That's glorious.
A 10 is a success in the most literal sense of the word. 10, 11.
Okay, she'll lift her head and look past to the door, where the other two went. And she'll look to Majul. Don't tell anyone about this. And she's going to just go in for a quick hug.
Oh. Okay. So just like. So let me get more specific. As in quick hug, do you mean like a quick like grab, pat, and then let go, or you quick like?
No,
like,
more
grab?
like she quickly moves to hug her.
Oh. Roll me a grapple check with advantage.
Okay. All right.
Wait, before you do that, Chiro.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I want you to roll me a D100.
Alright.
Oh no.
Only you can.
Cover can't.
By the way,
Cover can't be.
Zora in the bath is that scene you're thinking of Blair from Soul Eater in the bath. You know the one.
Hell yeah. Rolled in the tower.
After this D100, I'm gonna let go of the grudge for something that Subby did during when we were having a talk in private.
Rolled in the tower. Rolled in the tower for me.
Oh, sorry. I'll roll into the tower.
No.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Leave it.
That's
Leave it.
right.
Roll into the tower.
No.
No.
It's fine. It's fine. You already did it.
Oh,
so
okay.
69?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, roll your grapple check, Seb. Oh.
19.
Should have had advantage on that.
Yeah, you rolled again. 19.
19.
Someone roll a d20 right now. Alright, now. I was looking for a 7. It's fine. She instinctively tries to move out the way, but you're too fast. So when you go, you grab her, but in that quick midst, you realize she went incorporeal, and you phased right through her, and roll me a dex check.
Okay.
Okay.
23.
So as she goes incorporeal, like unintentionally, you try and grab her. You phase through, and you roll forward. Failing, you hear a outside really quickly. As Majul says, "Oh, I'm sorry, and then you hear that failing. Same with you, Zor. You hear that as well, but it's very like. But Alex, that happens.
I'm just gonna crack the door open. Just look out like, everything alright?
Yes.
Alex,
Is Alex on the floor?
I believe she quickly stands up, I believe, as she says yes.
She quickly gets into almost like one leg, like a spider-like, like stance, like holding one hand on the wall, like both legs and like one arm and both legs on the floor, and just like yes.
Is this her trying to be smooth? Is she trying to be like, no, nothing's happening?
I know what you're talking about. Nothing's happening.
Majul.
Do I see Majul?
Yes, you do.
I look at Majul.
Slightly red in the face.
Okay, I'll...
Just take your clothes off and get in the water.
Alright. Let's have a good talk, I guess. Okay. And she closes the door. She's like, I don't know what I just walked in on, but
So as you close the door and you look over, Zora's out of the bath, standing before you, very naked.
Boring.
So what's going on?
Boring. Boring. Your eyes
I think
are
Alex
distracted.
fell over. They're having a talk. So.
Ah, more of that emotional stuff. Neat.
Probably.
Splash.
Do you splash her? Okay, no, you splash into the tub.
I will splash you if you don't strip.
Phelan
That sounds horrible out of context.
It does.
Yeah,
The point is we're in the bath, though. Get in the bath.
Phelan sort of just walks forward, floats over the table, then goes over to the chest and starts undressing.
As they go back
Will
inside.
actually be the sorry, we can deal with that after they're done.
Majul goes over to you, Alex, and tries to help you up.
Alex just gets back into like a kneeling position.
She tries to lift you up using telekinesis. She's like, "Stop! You don't need to. Are you trying to resist?"
She'll. It's an 11. It's not that good. Yes.
She'll resist.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll strength saving throw.
That's a nat 1, so a 3.
Her modifier beats that. So yeah, she picks you up.
Alex just tries to resist, but then lets herself just float.
Like just lifting you up so you're on your feet, and Majul hugs you. As she says, "You don't have to kneel before me. I don't really need that. I just wanted to leave you alone just in case you were mad at me." As she breaks away from the hug.
Just holds her with the hug, not wanting to let go.
Oh. I guess she doesn't move then. So.
Do you like cats?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Do you like cats?
She nods, saying, "Yes, I do." I do like cats.
Hugs her a little bit tighter.
Alex.
I don't want anything to happen to you.
She's very confused. Okay.
Go in the bath, please.
Okay.
Help me deal with them and emotions.
She nods slowly as she says, "Well, I would go if you'd let me go."
Hugs her a little bit tighter.
While that's happening, what were we gonna do at Phelan?
Phelan was going to undress in front of Zora, and I believe this is the first time that Zora's ever seen Phelan without clothes.
Oh, so
Giggity.
the gambit of like, oh, the scars.
Yeah,
Oh.
The scars. I wanted to give Dragon a chance to react, or at least take it in if he wanted to. It's really the big thing there.
Zora doesn't comment, but she definitely takes a note.
Yeah.
Alright.
There's just a bunch of scars across her back.
Most notably, and there is this scar in her chest. That the mark in her chest that where a huge scythe stabbed through her is still there.
That's over her heart, isn't it?
Yeah, it's around there.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Definitely keep taking note of that. But Zora, at least at the moment, is not going to comment.
Yeah, fair enough. I just wanted to give you the opportunity if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Alright.
That Phelan will just sort of get over here and sit on the edge, like dipping her feet in. Essentially, she's enjoying the steam and all that.
Alright. Well, while that's going on, if there's anything else you want to talk about before I move on back to whatever the fuck that awkward shit's going on outside the tub.
Like I said, Blair bathtub scene.
Alright. So I'm guessing that's it.
Oh, don't worry.
For me, it is. As at least as of right now.
Yeah, that's me too. Again, that was all I wanted to do.
Alright. So yeah, back outside. Majul still being hugged by you, Alex.
I let her go.
Okay. She takes a
And
subtle breath.
yeah.
She is blushing, very slightly, ever so slightly. As she shakes her head and she's like, I'll go to the tub now.
Especially remembering Majul's story and what happened with her, she's just going to say to them as they walk away, "You're a very pretty girl."
She stops. Roll me that insight check. Roll me an insight check.
6.
Okay. You see her nod. She says, "Thank you." As she disappears and heads towards the bathtub or the bathroom. As Zora and Phelan, you notice the door open as they walk. As you know, the ghostly apparition appears before you, which is Majul.
I give her a wave.
Majul nods.
Yo.
Hello. As she turns invisible first off. Then she gets undressed, and then you see a towel float from the rack, and she wraps herself in it. Then she appears again.
That's fair. That's fine.
And then she sits into the tub.
Which one?
This one.
Probably not the one I'm in.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yep.
That's more than fair.
Just her social link is still at single two, sadly.
We have not talked.
Yeah. You're getting closer though.
Like,
You guys are really getting close. You guys are getting close. I will say that. But Alex. Oh, sorry. Continue.
Alex opens the door, and just standing there, the apron is off and folded, and she's just. You see as she just undoes the belt, and like just undoes her clothes in front of all of you. Just
Zora's watching.
Majul tries to
Starts-
avert her eyes.
and then just starts like folding it as she walks over, and then seeing Phelan, and just dipping her feet in.
she's like
She's going
soaking her
to-
face right now.
She's going to very obviously push Phelan. Oops. And pushes you deeper into the water.
This is a teenager's wet dream that is taking place at this exact moment.
Basically.
Yeah. Okay, so
A straight
I
teenager's
love-
wet dream, I should.
now that their tokens are next to each other, I love the sheer difference. And like, Phelan is super fucking pale, and Alex is.
Tan.
Yeah, she's so tan. Like, it's just such a huge difference. Like, yeah, she'll let herself be pushed in.
Majul chuckles.
Ow. She sort of gets up. Not she like sits in the tub rather than getting back up onto the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Goes, all right. I was not able to. We'll just take a moment, taking the scenery, you know.
Takes off her pants. I thought that's why we're here. Looks over to Zora. She seems to be enjoying the view. Annoying squint.
Cat smile. I mean, it's a nice view.
Before any more sexual tension happens.
Oh, come on, no, one last thing.
Come on, okay, fine. Fine. Go for it.
She puts her clothes in there, and immediately goes, oh, by the way, and will use her incredible ability to leap and just splash into the water with both of them in it.
Oh, cannonball, huh?
Pretty much.
Is the tub.
Then
Yeah, it
you
is a
fade
tub.
to black.
And
You hear cat. You hear like it's just sort of like this that continued smug smile. Realize you're about to jump in. Suddenly scared cat noises.
Can I assume nothing else is going to happen here
No, that's
that requires my attention?
I mean, no, I don't think so. There's just going to be, 4 girls, enjoying a bath, together.
Alright. Any conversations that are going to be had in this moment that you feel will come up at this moment?
Probably not. At least from me as Zora.
I don't know, anything from you? Because I'll probably just be casually bringing up, everything, what's going on, just essentially talking about what we've done, what we think is going to happen, what we're doing casually, like how working at the library. I will bring up tutoring. And yeah.
Lynn is very appreciative of your tutoring, but
Why do you
Zora thinks you're adorable.
yeah. One thing that I actually want to bring up now that Zora and I are actually in a casual setting and not just passing by each other in the hallway. It's like, should I be on guard against any more love potions?
Majul perks
Oh
up
no,
on that.
Alec.
What'd you say?
I don't know, Alex. What do you think?
No, I don't think so.
Not at the moment.
Why would she need to be worried?
Did she get you too? Is that what she's asking you?
Yeah, she got me. Looks over to Zora. Blank stare, but you know, there's meaning in that stare.
Zora,
Like, girlfriend, you got me.
So, real quick. A series of events happens with Zora real quick, though.
Okay.
Cast Detect Thoughts. Immediately, jump forward, emphasizing everything. Oh, do I now? What are your thoughts?
Thoughts? Like when she says the entire say, did she get you too? Looks over to you. Oh, yeah, you got me. Me? Right? And then she just pauses in her head. Are you reading my thoughts right now? Squints.
You're chuckling in your head as she jumps forward, and as she just jump forward, as I said, emphasizing everything.
Oh.
But that is all.
Alright. But yeah.
Yeah. She, if that's the case, basically Phelan makes jokes about the time with Gray. She makes a joke about the time with Gray, and we move on from that topic.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
That,
So,
anything else?
that's about it.
Alright.
That's yeah.
You guys take a
Basically,
bath.
casual conversation, getting everybody caught up to date on everything that's happening and everything I know about everything that's going on.
Alright.
So everybody's just like, casual talks about what's casual in our life, like killing demons and, possible potential tournament and threats and stuff like that. Casual shit.
Alright. Casual stuff. But if that's everything you guys are going to do. Wolf, Han, you two decide amongst yourselves who's going next.
On can go next.
I was gonna say, Wolf, you can go.
No, you're going.
Oh, okay.
No, you're doing it. Alright. Go with Shilong?
Yeah.
Alright. Buddy. Shilong.
It's me, your boy Shilong, back
So-
at it again.
After a certain point
Yeah.
at the night, they tell you can't stay here all night, sir. We're closing soon. So, assuming.
Alright. Shilong heads off.
Alright. Do you just roam the city during the night until morning hits so you can go to the apartment building? Or do you do anything specific at night?
Somewhat just, doing the thing I usually do.
Alright. Vigilantism. Alright. For the purpose of it, roll me a d4.
D4?
Yes.
Or bam!
Okay.
Oh, what?
Okay, so you one instance of troublemakers stir up. Because, nice. Wait a minute. No, not you, Majul. No! How could you? But, one instance of vigilantism, basically stirs up. You deal with it pretty, easy. As a matter of fact, Han, let's make this known now, and this will be a choice for everybody. And Han, you also have to recognize that this choice will also affect you in the future and all the players. Experience. Is it shared amongst the entirety of the group? Oh, 1 second. You guys discuss that while I go deal with my mom.
Okay.
I see why he's asking that.
We did get a devil dice at the start.
Well, I
of the game,
don't
right?
believe in communism, guys.
I'm
kidding.
Should be shared, but
Sorry, just real quick. Did we get a double dice at the start of the game?
Yeah, they know.
I don't know.
We got a double dip at the beginning of game.
Yeah, thank you.
Anyway. I'm of the opinion that it should be shared, but I'm also not someone who goes off on my own a ton. So, take that for what you will.
Sorry. I heard.
Um.
Oh, Hunter.
I don't mind it being shared.
It means less experience, but it means that everybody gets the pot.
Yeah.
So what is the
I'm
decision?
for shared, but I'm fine either way.
Well.
Okay.
Well. I said I'm fine with it being shared.
And everyone else is too?
I think, in this case, communism ain't too bad.
But this is going to be the status quo from this point forward.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Like, it'd be nice to get stronger faster by just doing stuff on your own, but I'd prefer everybody get stronger with me, because then they can back my ass up, because I'm not going to be able to handle things on my own for,
Alright. So, everyone gets 10 points of experience, because the thugs were 50. Now, all together. So, get some experience, kick some butt during the night. Morning hits. As morning hits, do you search for the hotel that was given to you by Nora?
Yeah.
Alright. Roll me investigation.
Oh fuck. Damn it! I can't just say. But Des, can I just use Google Maps?
Ha 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 ha.
It's 11.
11?
Fucking 7.
Alright. As you get there, you do find, it takes you a bit. As you do get there, you remember and recall the room that she tells you to go to. This place is, it's not too big. It's okay. It's pretty, you could call it swanky. It's on the 3rd floor. You go?
Yeah.
What's your passive perception?
It's 16.
16? Alright. Just walking through the halls, there is noise in each of the rooms. Not a lot of noise, but it seems like people are watching TV, people are yelling at each other.
Oh shit, TV?
Oh no, radio. My bad. Shut up. This is listen, the radio.
There we go.
Marital disputes or relationship disputes, just fights. At this point, you walk past the door as someone gets thrown out through it, and it's a dude who's completely drunk off their ass, and
I pick him up. Like, get back in there, and I throw him back in there.
you throw him back in there. As you look inside, you see a girl and a buffer dude, and this guy's like not tough. She's not like buff or anything. He's pretty skinny. As you just throw him back in there, as the guy grabs him and he looks at you and he's like, he looks the buff dude with the girl behind him. They both look at you and they're like, keep moving. As the girl's like behind the buff guy. As do you leave?
I roll perception.
Sure. What are you trying to perceive here?
Just to see how the girl's doing.
Okay. Well.
12.
The girl's doing okay. She seems to be in a tank top and shorts.
Alright.
But she doesn't have any bruises on her
Alright.
in the slightest, so it's not what you
Okay.
think. But
Alright. Yeah, I keep walking.
all right, as you keep walking, you hear the guy you throw back in there like, and the disgusting sound of meat on fist on flesh. But as you get to the third floor, you see there's a sign on the door that you agreed upon to meet in.
Alright.
It says, "Enter. You may enter. Just make sure you knock before you enter."
And I just knock.
All right. You hear from the other side, "Come in."
And I come in.
All right. As you go inside, you see Nora. Basically after a shower, getting dressed. She's halfway through getting dressed. She has all the important stuff on, but it leaves little to the imagination. As you catch a glimpse of it due to your past perception, as she says,
I tip my hat.
"All right." As she says, "Oh, it's you, Shilong."
Yeah. And if that was anyone else, as I'm looking away.
No, not really. Even if it was. Punches sound great. Even if it was, it wouldn't really matter. I would have dealt with them relatively quickly. This place is easier for getting money. As she says, "So, you actually did show up. I didn't think you were so serious about this thieving business."
I'm not. I'm taking the weekend off.
Ah, I see. Well, she gets up, she puts back on her jacket and her gloves. And she goes towards you and she says, "So, do you have any ideas on how to, deal with the guards there?"
I could just take him out. I feel bad about taking out people doing a job. Could have talked him down last time, but oh well.
Well, there is also another thing we can do.
Oh?
We just wait, I guess.
Hmm?
We don't have to deal with that thing now. I would like to, but it would be reckless and stupid. I want to get there seamlessly, get the information I need, copy it down with no problems. And now that they know that we're probably going to steal it, as she throws the newspaper at you with what I described to Vincent last session.
Damn it.
They didn't get your robot face, though.
Good.
So, if anything, I want to ask you some questions, Sheila. What are you? Really? You said this thing about Warforged, but what is that?
It's something you wouldn't know. Used to be a race, a long time ago. Not many of us around.
Interesting. But you seem so human.
Warforged is basically human personalities. They're just made of metal. It's the soul that what matters.
Oh, so you have a soul. You're a robot with a soul.
Everyone has a soul.
Some people aren't fortunate enough to. So, what is Warforged? As she puts exclamation points as she gestures for you to sit on the bed with her, as she's cross-legged on the bed.
I'm standing.
Oh. She also gestures to a chair in the corner of the room you can sit on. So what's a Warforged like you doing here?
A devil hunter.
Really? Wait a minute. Nah, it's impossible. Why would a devil... Aren't devil hunters human?
Well, I think some of them aren't human.
She thinks for a moment. So I guess the rumors about demons being real are, true. I know we saw that gigantic bat, but I fought monsters before, but
You know about monsters, but you didn't know about demons?
no. Well, monsters in this day and age, at least. I don't know about way before or wherever the heck you come from, but monsters are man-made usually. Like zombies, there's like an infection that goes through your body before you turn into a zombie.
Oh, hey, undead are still around here too. That's horrifying to know.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it's most monsters aren't mystical anymore. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I guess the bat, I just thought it was a mutated bat.
No, from what I can tell, that was a demon bat.
Wow, that's insane. I had no idea.
Mm.
And you fight demons.
Yeah.
Aren't you scared? I mean, monsters are one thing, but demons?
I'd be scared. Demons go down usually like the rest. Punch them hard enough and they'll go away.
Yeah, I guess. Also, Shilog, you would know that demons, they don't necessarily die. They go to the hells and come back.
Yeah, I know.
But I guess you're saying that as a way to, just saying that. But, so what would it take to be a demon hunter? And what do you get for being a demon hunter?
I honestly don't know about what it would take to be a demon hunter. Be extremely skilled, I guess, at killing. I guess have certain connections as well.
I see. When you say killing, Shilong, have you killed a person before?
Well, technically now I have, but it was out of mercy. The person was suffering.
So you've never killed because they were going to kill you?
Nope. I don't like killing. Demons are another thing.
I mean,
even
I
if
assume demons are, I guess, demons, right?
even if the demon's even if a demon like is a person or looks like a person, and you take them down that way, they won't die. Well, they'll leave. But they'll go back down to hell.
I see. You notice she curls her legs up to her chest in genuine wow, this is genuinely interesting. I thought it was all like a joke type of mannerism. So you're telling me, don't you ever think about quitting?
Oh, who, me?
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah, I can't quit.
Why?
Fighting's basically the only thing I'm good for. And besides, if I don't, people will get hurt.
So you're sacrificing yourself again?
I guess you can look at it like that as a noble sense. Also, I just really hate some demons, and I don't want to see them around.
So it's a mixture of self-sacrifice and a grudge?
Yeah, a little bit.
I guess.
And plus, fighting's fun for me.
Fair enough. I guess I just couldn't, sympathize in that sense. But hey, I'm not gonna stop you. It's just strange to think about.
Demon hunting's not for everyone, and it shouldn't be for everyone. Well, it used to be a lot more different back in. Anyway,
Back in what?
nah, don't worry about it.
Okay. She squints at you.
But
since she sort of stretches her legs out and gets off the bed, but since today we're not really going to be able to do the thing I wanted to do, and I don't know when they'll die down. So, you want to take a road trip with me again? She smiles.
road trip. Where?
She pulls out 2 tickets. This is the place you're going to be fighting. At Davilside.
Like, take a ticket.
There's going to be a fight there. And it's supposed to be the champion of the D block. Defending his, his position there. Do you
I
want to go?
I guess he'll be the person to beat, huh?
I mean,
Yeah.
since you're starting out, sure, but you're also really tough, so.
Yeah, sure, why not?
She smiles and she gets up and she pats you on the shoulder. She's like, alright, let's go. And she grabs your hand and pulls you outside the door.
Yes.
Goes up.
Can I make a retroactive insight?
You sure can. What are you trying to insight, friend?
Just to make sure she wasn't lying to me.
About what?
About the whole, like, her not knowing anything about demons.
Okay.
Nope. Anyway.
You can't tell if she was lying or if she was or she's being earnest. You feel like it's still up in the air with that 8. She could just be playing the long game, or she could be lying to you. But for now, you can only take it at face value.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll continue. He'll go to see the match with her.
Alright. She'll tell you that will be happening later tonight. And she insists that both of you just chill out, either together or separately for the afternoon. But other than that,
She thinks to himself, alright, besides fighting, what else do I like to do for fun? Oh god, I forgot what fun's like. Oh god, I've become my teacher.
Oh my goodness, that hurts to hear.
what do I do for fun? If you don't know, she'll drag you somewhere to have fun.
I just love the idea of him thinking in his head, like, "Oh, I've become like my teacher," and then just feeling like an ominous presence.
Never mind.
In your mind. But yeah. If you don't know how to have fun, she'll drag you to a place to just chill out and have fun, eat food. There is a downtown area.
Alright. He'll go along with her.
You're just gonna hang out with her for the afternoon?
Yeah.
Alright. I want you to roll me something then.
Oh. A roll.
Yes. I want both of you. I want you to roll me a charisma check.
Charisma?
Charisma check, yes. This is how you can train charisma, by the way, and sometimes it'll just happen. Add your, but you don't add your intelligence to these. So, a 14?
14.
Alright. As you're going around having fun, it's an enjoyable experience. You are inadvertently socializing with people, even though it feels awkward to do it after such a long time, and you have to keep your face, covered so that they don't see what you look like. But you genuinely begin to relax. A lot of the tensions you've been having lately are sort of winding away. But you don't completely forget about what you are here to do. You don't forget that there is still unfinished business between you and certain things and certain demons. But you try to push those to the side to have some fun. Now, minus that 14 to your charisma training. Or add that to your charisma training. Because you are inadvertently socializing.
I'll do that.
So...
Right now, just need a minus.
Or you could just do this. Because you can either count up to the number, or you can count down.
I counting down.
Okay. But either way, that is going to be your afternoon. Cutting away from you real quick. Vincent.
Yeah.
What's up? What are you doing? You got your ass handed to you by your master when you left.
Yeah.
Katakure walks over, sees you, and same with Harada.
God damn it, silly.
I'm watching you, you flues. They come to you, and they're like, "Are you okay?" Or Katakuri says, "Are you okay?" "I don't like that man, not one bit."
That makes two of us.
As Harada says, "So, you got the scale of his strength now?"
Well, what I was wanting to show at least.
That's the top brass of Bloodhound for you.
Bloodhound.
Oh, I never told you, did you? Did he?
He's not the Sharon type, if you haven't noticed.
Fair enough. I guess inadvertently you would also be a part of Bloodhound, but an apprentice level, I guess. Bloodhound is an organization, a branch of a massive world government organization that keeps the affairs of demons, angels, and mystical objects. Bloodhound is the division that basically deals with demons and demon research and development. So devil arms, devil-infused items. And he is the second head of Bloodhound. No one's seen the first head, but he's always claimed that there was always someone that he could not talk down to.
I see.
I thought you would have known this. You did sign with Discovery, did you not? Discovery being the organization that is part of the government that's allowing you to take demon hunting jobs.
I did sign on with them, but didn't know anything about what Caleb did.
I see. Fuck it. Come on, let's go get a drink. Wait, how old are you?
19?
You can drink.
Yeah.
Well, let's go. I'll explain everything to you as we drive back. Or do you want to drink in Davilside?
It's morning.
It's 5 a.m. somewhere.
And?
It's 5 p.m. somewhere. He just got his ass handed to him. You gotta give him a chance.
Yeah.
They also went on a pretty long drive, from what I remember.
Yep.
It's early afternoon.
It'd be after.
Is there anywhere decent in Davilside?
Yeah, there's this area, but actually, yeah, we should probably stay in this area. Patch you up. So you don't get any wounds or minor wounds.
Alright. You're buying, though.
Sure there. As Katakuri says, "Am I allowed to drink?" As Harada says, "Last time you drank, you destroyed the bar, so no." As she pouts.
I feel like you have a lot of interesting stories.
Too many. As I assume you follow him back upstairs.
Yeah.
As you get back upstairs, everyone's just being like, "So, how did it go?" As you're all bruised up, as it seems like they knew you were gonna get your ass handed to you because you were fighting Caleb, and
Yeah.
what's that fucking As you sit down, this one asshole, big guy, who is basically preparing to fight tonight. He comes up and he says, and he slaps you on the back as you feel like it's very fragile. So you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage because
So 2.
you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage. You just right on your back. It leaves a mark. I'll put that on you. It's not gonna matter, but you get slapped on the back as he's like, what was it? What was the fucking Irish chant that douchebag say? And he puts down a mug, and he's like, "Hey, your name is Vincent, right?"
Yeah.
As he begins to chant, and forgive me if I'm wrong, Wolf, because you're Irish, you should know this.
That's yours.
Vincent is our friend. Vincent is our mate. And Vincent can drink down this pipe in 8. And he begins to count from 8 seconds downwards.
Okay.
And he wants you to down the drink. Do you do
Fuck
it?
it.
Do you do it? Okay. Roll me a constitution check to see if you don't throw up.
20.
You down it, and now I need you to make me a constitution saving throw, so you see if you're drunk. Damn.
23.
You're fine. You have a 1 point, you're tipsy, but you down it. As you do it, they begin to say, "Lad, lad, 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 lad." As he slaps you on the back, he's like, "I hope you're here for my fight later tonight. You did good. You did good. We saw your fight, but next time you gotta hook him by the legs and take him down. All this stabbing bullshit." As he like begins to laugh up and he goes to the side of the bar and gets another drink. As Harada says, "That was interesting."
Lively bunch.
Yeah, the underground fighting scene is a place where people usually don't hate each other after the fight. It's a job, and it gets built. It gets it gets food on the table. But let me get you the rundown on the organization you inadvertently signed up for, and this is probably the only organization known that deals with demons, angels, and mystical persuasion. First off, the organization as a whole is known as ERA. That is the group.
So, very, very, very fucking bad timing. I've got to step away for a bit.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to
What time is it?
get to someone else for this or
Alright.
whatever, I'll try and be back soon.
Alright, we will be going on break soon anyway. Is there anything anyone wants to do while Wolf is stepping away instead of going to break?
I just said crime and that's
Crime!
Other than talking about what we do in the afternoon and at night, no.
Yes,
And-
I can pad for time. Ahem.
Okay.
Well, I assume your bath is done at this point if we're going back to the girls, which we're going to say we are. You guys are in the afternoon. So.
So, at some point, there would have, at some point, shared massages while in the bath.
No.
No hands below the belt. I'll
So
cut
what?
you.
So tits are a thing. But either way.
Watching you, Zora.
Either way. If we're cutting back to the
But,
girls. After your bath is done.
Okay.
Majul bows and says thank you for the bath to Alex. As Majul will go to the kitchen and make food. Actual food.
Thank
Oh,
God.
I thought you were gonna say that she was gonna shoot whatever was left of what I made.
Oh yeah, it's alive.
Probably should.
You hear gunfire in
I
the
want to be
back.
clear. Zora never, as much as I love this new art we got, Zora never has not put on those clothes today. She is just lounging in her fishy pajamas.
Oh,
Today.
That's fine.
All right. So, what Alex is going to be doing is enlisting the help of the other two girls to look at the jukebox that
You stole.
we got. Yeah, listen, appropriated. They
Stole?
weren't going to use it.
You stole.
We
Yeah.
burnt. Listen, that's not an
The
address
building was
anymore. We burnt
burning.
it
We
down.
just took the spoils.
Stolen. Yes. Continue.
We took without asking. We didn't steal.
Mm-hmm.
Are you asking for help in moving it upstairs?
Also, Daz, that's
Yo.
something I also forgot to do from like sessions ago. Could I, at some point, like over the next week, like get like a list of just like a like list of stuff that I got from there, like
Right.
medical stuff.
Yes, we forgot.
We both completely forgot about
we
that.
forgot that shit. Yeah, I'll get that to you by tomorrow.
Yeah, just want to bring that upstairs to like like the main area, or like we can leave it down here. But it's like asking the both of you for help. It's like I want this somewhere nice. I also want a radio. I heard from I'm trying to remember her name. Not Natasha. Maybe Natasha, but the person who would probably be more into this is I have her name in my notes.
Who you
God,
trying
the
to
other
remember?
librarian.
Oh,
Ruth?
Ruth.
Yeah. I heard that there's radio dramas, and there's one on solving mysteries, and that I want to listen to. Sounds fun.
Daz, would I know of anywhere around that sells radios?
I mean, you can look for one. You can look for a place. There are places that sell radios. I don't know if you specifically would know. Like, Zora, Alex, like, you as well, Phelan, you can just look for one. There isn't
Okay.
any specific knowledge of radio finding.
So yeah, like we could just move the jukebox to a nice place, like wherever we want it. That way, we can sit down and just relax,
The lounge
And then-
upstairs is like a good place for that.
Yeah. So we can move the jukebox up there,
Alright.
and we can go out and buy a radio.
Is that what you guys
Why
are
don't
doing
the
in
girls go on a little shopping?
Is that what you guys are going to do in the
I'll
afternoon?
get that.
Huh?
Is that your afternoon adventure?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Alright.
So yeah, let's go shopping and.
I didn't think this was what was happening today. Alright,
So two
Whoa.
things if we're doing that.
Yay.
Obviously Zora has to get dressed. She does.
Phelan has to disguise herself.
That's fine.
But also, since we're going shopping, Zora's taking you guys out to eat somewhere where we are eating at a place. We are not. We're not.
Oh, nice.
Even if it's just like a treat instead of a full-on meal, we are eating somewhere.
Majul stops
Oh
cooking.
yeah, we can. No, we could have something sweet.
Yeah, it's a treat. It's not a meal. That's why so that's what I meant. Because I remembered Majul's cooking. So we're gonna eat Majul's cooking. We're also just we'll get something in town as well. Just like a small treat.
Okay, so I'm assuming today you guys are just going to be, and correct me if I'm wrong, if there's anything else you would like to do, but from my understanding, the ladies, they're going to bring the jukebox upstairs, they're going to go out on the town. Are you
Yep.
going to? Are you just gonna stay in Dorney?
Yeah, let's not go anywhere
Yeah.
big, guys. I don't want to travel.
I
So-
wasn't thinking we
Probably
would.
for the best.
I'm just asking because I don't know
Yeah.
what your intentions are. I'm not assuming you are,
Yeah.
which is why I'm asking. But yeah,
Um,
there are restaurants in Dorney downtown. There are fruit. There are there's like a small like shop where there's like seats outside where they serve you ice cream and you sit on the corners. There's that. In here. But I assume you guys are just going out in the town, and anything happening at night with you guys?
If that's gonna take all of the afternoon, but then
Is there anything else you'd wanted to do during the afternoon?
Not particularly for me.
nothing I'm gonna be doing now. I was gonna cast that spell today, but if this is what's happening,
Yeah, you would not have enough time.
then I wouldn't be able to.
Unless you're
'Cause
going
it's
into night.
8 hours.
Yeah. Unless you're doing it at
Yeah.
nighttime, which... But, alright, so if that's what you're doing, we'll pick up with that after break. And then we'll go back
We
to
get a
Nancy.
nice radio, and I'm getting a bicycle.
Okay, cool. We're going on break, and the break will be... Let me put it on the timer over here. What is 60 times 10?
600.
600.
Oh,
Damn it.
10 minutes.
we're going on break for 10 minutes. Alright,
Okay.
see you guys. We'll be back after champion is bye. Alright, no longer pause, and we're back. Yeah, how you doing?
Hello.
No.
Do you sound like you're a radio host? Is it because we're getting radios?
It's because you're getting radios.
No, I remember my.
Morning, Vietnam.
Good
Remember
morning.
my.
Not yet. Not yet. That's way in the future. Way in the future.
Oh wow.
Never
On.
Also, if it was Vietnam, we'd have TVs by now.
Yeah, we would. I remember my sister said I should do radio when I was younger. Because
Oh.
she said I have a good voice for it.
Yeah, you have a nice calming voice. I can see you as a radio host. But then there's Yahoo's in chat, and you can't speak Yah, so know that I'm gesturing that you are here in the future of this recording. But yes. You guys go to get radios is the big thing.
I have something else I'd like to buy while we're out.
Oh,
and while
okay.
I'm
Alright. Who wants to get their shopping done first?
I mean, we're all together, so radios first, I guess.
Alright, radios, let's go to my fucking notes. Let's see how much a radio would be. How good is the radio?
So you see that thing in chat? Yeah, no, we're getting something nice that we can also like if there's ever like, oh yeah, like, you know, like one of our lucky, you know, whatever, so that we can actually like call in if there's a thing, or like we're gonna set up something, like even if we have to like extend the line of the phone if we have to,
Okay.
next to the radio, or we're gonna have it there just because we're like, no, we're gonna be, needs to be nice.
Okay, so a nice radio. Also, I'm realizing the foolish error I made when converting gold into money. And the living expenses as well. I had to give everything an extra 0. But that shouldn't be a big problem. Either way. So...
Also, I need to know if Polaroids are a thing yet.
Give me a second. I have an easy way to figure this out right now.
Is it Google?
Give me a second. When were Polaroids invented? Wait.
Yes.
When was
The
Polaroids
best
invented?
year. United States.
Oh, 1948.
Cambridge, Massachusetts,
Hey!
United States.
1937. you're 2 years
Oh.
off. But since technology's
here's-
advanced,
Hey!
cameras would be a thing. Polaroid
So I'm
camera.
totally.
Horribly expensive.
It would be very expensive.
I don't give a shit because I wanna. Because secretly, and I don't mind saying this because you've
Want to start
seen
taking
this by
pictures of
now.
everybody?
When
they're
yeah, no,
sleeping?
we need a group shot at some point.
Fair enough. Okay. So if you're getting a good radio as well, like a comfortable radio, comfortable.
No, we're not. No, we're not getting portable. We're not getting that portable shit. No, we're getting something good.
Good.
And yeah,
Okay.
we're also hooking it up. Like, put it this way, Daz. Here's the budget I'm putting up. I'm like for the Polaroid, radio, and vinyl.
Okay.
Just that alone.
How much money?
As
are you
well
willing
as
to spend?
speakers, I'm dropping like 1,500.
1,500.
Yeah.
That's how much the fucking radio is.
Oh, that's how much the radio. Oh shit.
Radios are good.
Okay.
especially
You
these
mean red orbs or dollars, Sebi?
No, I was talking about like dollars.
Okay.
I'll
Radio-
specify red orbs.
I'll give you this. The radio would be, it's gonna be a big radio, but not a crazy huge one. The biggest one would be like 1,500. The ones that are decent size, that can that are stationary and are loud enough, would be like 900.
Yeah. So the speaker. So yeah, this right here. This is what we get.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we won't have to carry it around afterward because bag and folding.
Listen, if I have to pay for it to be delivered, it's fine.
You don't really have to if you don't want to. And you want a camera?
Mm-hmm.
Polaroid camera, $100.
Could you say that again?
$100.
Easy.
All right. And anything else?
Yeah, the vinyl player.
Okay. Give me one quick second. All right, Google, don't fail me now.
Vinyls were definitely a thing because
Wait. When were vinyls invented?
1948. According to Victrola, in 1948, backed by Columbia Records, the first vinyl record was introduced at the soon-to-be standardized 33 1/3 revolutions per minute speed. It used microgroove plastic
That's bullshit.
to extend the 12-inch record's playtime to 21 minutes on each side.
Well.
And you said that like we were like socially like around like some like ahead, and like in technology you said we were ahead.
Roll me D100, Sebi. Let's see how willing I am to let you have your bullshit.
What if it's not just me? Come on.
Roll it.
I like how Yao was in chat, just like saying that's really wrong. With the record.
Wait,
Look in chat.
the phonograph
Wait, no, that's
was
not.
invented in. Oh. Then what the fuck did Google give me?
Google?
Google, you whore!
Jesus Christ.
There we go.
Let me throw it. I'm gonna throw my phone.
Don't do that.
Oh, on the bed.
Do that.
Alright, there it is.
Now call it names and tell it you like that, don't you?
Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, you can get vinyl. Vinyls are old enough that it'd be.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 100 and.
Oops.
I'm gonna say that you can get a vinyl player. Not vinyls, but vinyl players, for same
Okay.
amount, 400.
We can listen. We can get
500.
we can get, proper like records and stuff like some other time, but
So yeah,
like we're getting a full
$500 for the vinyl player.
no problem. And so 500 for the vinyl player, and so let me just tally this up real quick. So 500 for the vinyl player, 100 for the Polaroid. Fuck, that's expensive.
Remember, the reason why it is so expensive is because I had to recalculate everything. Not even just that. I also had to recalculate everything due to inflation. So everything that would normally be like 50 or something has an extra 0 at the end, making it more expensive slightly. That also goes for living expenses and such. So Squalid is now $50 for a Squalid living, 100 for poor, 400 for modest, etc., etc. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But either way.
All right. For how much was it for the radio?
900.
900?
Yes.
With good speakers?
Yes.
Okay.
Decently sized speakers so that it doesn't permeate completely all the way downstairs. You could hear it from downstairs, but not super clearly.
Okay.
If there's music playing, you would be able to hear the rhythm of the music from downstairs.
Good. So we're gonna hook that up. And all of that. Okay, so I think that's is that it for our entertainment system?
I guess so.
Think so.
While
think so.
You're getting all that shit, Alex, what is Zora and Phelan getting? Phelan first, if I may ask. Or actually, no, Zora first. What are you getting, Zora?
I have Culverin, so I have the most important thing right now. What would Zora buy? What would she frivolously spend money on? I don't know right now, I'm sorry.
That's perfectly fine. If Zora wouldn't buy anything at this moment, other than food, that's fine. Food would be for everybody. 70... Yeah, I'm going to say $70 for everybody if you're getting, like sweet treats.
Yeah.
But if that's all you're buying, it's no big deal.
Damn, $70 in this day and age? Fuck. Getting some really good treats.
Like I said, inflation. You'll be getting a lot more money. I get it. All right.
Is the stock market about to crash again? Ah, God damn it!
Technically, it did around this point. No, Great Depression.
Isn't that after?
No, the Great Depression happened in the 1930s.
Oh.
Give me a second.
Oh, fuck.
Give me a second.
But we're like, I guess that.
When did the Great Depression happen?
The Great Depression start date is 1929.
There you go.
Ah.
Sorry.
Well, luckily, we should be fine now.
Sorry, what was that, Chiro? Apologies.
I was just confused about wait, but aren't we ahead, like socially, technologically, and?
Yep. But also to justify the absorbent amount of cash I'm giving you at a given time, I have to do this as well.
Okay.
Because you will be getting more money than you know what to do with at a certain point.
No. I will always find something to do with this money.
Either way.
You look at me right now.
Sure, man. I'm confident in what I said, but Chiro, what are you doing?
Well, after they're done buying the record players and stuff, Phelan would ask if we can stop by, if we can search for a store that sells jewels.
Alright.
Just looks at Phelan, looks at Zora. open a roll thing. Hold on. Let's see if I can make a joke. Come on, don't fail me now.
13. That's a +1.
13!
It's a 14 minus 1.
Yeah, but on the
Looks
score
at
scale,
Zora.
that's a positive. That's a net positive.
Looks at Zora, looks at you. I think it's a little early to propose.
She sort of gives a giggle and goes, well, no time like the present.
Oh, Zora, it looks like you're getting married.
Anyway.
Just, Dragon, I need to know if you're there so I can make a joke.
I'm here.
Alex looks at you and says, well, Zora, looks like you're getting married. And Phelan just reaches out a hand toward you. Well, honey, it's best we get going.
Oh my
Store's
god.
late.
You're doing this in public in the 1930s?
We're gonna...
We're not, like, in a super crowded place.
I mean, here's the thing. I want this to happen. Let somebody say some shit. Do it.
Sure, let's go. Let's go. Zora. Zora will
Yeah,
This is amazing.
Phelan's just laughing.
Alright.
Aw.
Either way.
Yeah.
So you go to find a jewelry place.
Yeah.
There is a jewelry store, but none that sell diamonds of a high enough worth is what I assume you're looking for.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah.
I thought she was just looking for nice jewelry.
Nope, I know exactly what they have Revivify, Sebby.
I know. Alex is just like, okay, I guess she's looking for nice jewelry.
Oh, yeah. No diamonds worth.
No, I know what you told me before. I'm aware. Remember, she's right now looking at this like, oh, we're having a fun, vacation day. And I don't know what you're getting it for.
There's nothing of what I need for the spell, but I will still, buy some. I will still buy something.
Fine jewelry, modest jewelry, like
Modest.
modest.
Not too fancy. Just modest.
So $400 for a single piece of jewelry. If it's a smaller gem, it'd be like 350. And if it's like a ring, it'd be like 250. The most expensive thing in the store is $400. Actually, no, that's a lie. $450, and the cheapest thing in the store is $250.
Yeah,
Anything within that range, you can just tell me you're buying within that range, and then I'll be like, okay, sure, you got it.
Yeah. She'll get something like a bracelet. Just something that won't get in the way of things, essentially.
Alright, simple enough. So, you go jewelry
And you
shopping.
can get that enchanted later.
You get a bracelet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Upon looking around the store, she looks like she was looking for something specific at first, but afterwards she picks this up and seems happy with it.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do before I, try to go back to the other two?
One last.
Not for the afternoon.
What is it? Oh, well, I'm asking as a total encompass because Shillong's thing will happen at night, and that'll probably be one of the last things to do.
Okay. Well, something that's going to be happening at night. After Phelan, I imagine, finishes helping set up the sound system and all that. After everyone goes.
I just imagine Zora sitting there with the instructions.
They're all just sitting on the floor, like, trying to set it up.
Just like there's two people here with a relatively high intelligence.
I mean, there's 3 because I still have a 16.
So yeah, there's 3 people with a relatively high intelligence. I bet it still takes us like a good 3 hours. We're just like,
It does.
Because Zara's poor, you're outdated, and I traveled with Ariel, so I don't think any of us know technology super well.
Well, that's you guys. What is the last thing you're gonna do?
One thing that I'm gonna be trying to do is after people go to bed, I'm gonna be sneaking out.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, and essentially what Phelan's gonna be doing is she's gonna be going out to the beach. Like probably a bit out of the city, since with the updated map, the beach isn't like behind our house anymore.
It is. Well, listen. Since you can't see it, I can't really fucking help you. But yeah, I changed stuff around. You are literally next to the beach at the boardwalk. You go down, you're at the beach. Your house is right there.
Yeah. Then she'd be going down to the beach, and Phelan's gonna be training.
All right. Roll perception while you're down there. Roll it with disadvantage. With your training.
Mm-hmm. It's also not very lit, I imagine. So.
It is not.
And all right. Perception with disadvantage. 23.
Still pretty good.
jeez, okay.
As you are getting ready to go swimming, a little ways away from the beach, above where you see the boardwalk is, you see Gray, actually. And he seems to be swinging something. It looks like his baseball bat for a second, but as you sort of readjust your eyes, you notice it is the cane sword that was given to him by Vincent, as he's constantly swinging that thing at night. After a few swings, he seems like he's been at it for a bit. He seems exhausted. After for a bit, he sort of takes in a deep breath, and he then goes for a jog around. But he leaves your line of vision if you don't do anything.
Yeah, when I saw him swinging, she would have started walking toward him.
Oh, okay.
But,
he sort of seems entranced in his training.
And Eden is out with me, by the way.
Okay.
So she'd tell Eden, like, hey, go invisible for a bit.
Alright.
She walks up. Hey, Gray.
He stops for a second and he looks in your direction. Like, Snap looks in his direction. He's like, oh, Phelan. Hello, how you doing?
She's, she just says, I was about to go out for a swim.
Oh, that's good. Still practicing the things I taught you when you're trying to learn how to swim?
Yeah, I've gotten pretty good at them, but I've found that swimming has just become a great way to train my body, really. So
that's good.
So fun. What are you doing?
I'm just swinging the sword.
She looks at the sword. How long does it look like he's been at this? Like, judging by the condition of his body.
Roll insight.
Insight. 18.
Judging by how he's drenched with sweat, his hair is sort of matted down to his forehead, and it's just sort of like leaking. There's a puddle underneath him of sweat. So he seems to have been going at this for an absorbent amount of time that may be more than he should, but he just seems like he has to, or it seems like doesn't realize that he has been at this for long?
Yeah, she just back and pulls out a flask, and we'll hold it out to him.
Oh, thank you though, but I'm not thirsty.
It's not a love potion, I can promise you that.
Oh, what? Gray doesn't know you were a love potion before.
He did figure it out. Actually, no, he didn't.
He didn't.
No, he didn't.
Well, it's a love potion.
Just a prank Zora pulled.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm not thirsty. Thank you though.
Looks at the puddle of sweat on the ground. Well, if you're not thirsty, at least keep it on you, okay? Even if you don't drink it now.
Okay. He goes out and reaches
I get
for it.
that training is... I get that getting stronger is a good thing, but you also need to take care of yourself.
Training.
How long have you been up here, Gray? Swinging that sword.
He scratches his head. He's like, I guess I just got used to swinging it when I'm frustrated about something. I guess didn't realize it. Oh well. He clicks the sword back to his cane form, and he puts the cane on his shoulders. Oh, when it gets dark outside.
She says, it's been dark for a bit. What's got you so frustrated?
I don't know. I don't remember. He scratches his back of the head. He shakes his head. As he shakes his head, or he shakes his body, sweat flies off of it, hitting you.
She doesn't really care at this moment. But she goes, I haven't actually touched base with you since we got back. It's only really been a day and a half, but still. What's been going on? Do you notice any changes?
Nah, not really. He gives you a smile.
Well, other than the fact that you're now...
On what?
He's totally ripped now, right? I remember you saying he'd gotten buffer.
He's gotten more muscle accent, yes.
Okay.
He seems more toned. More muscle mass has appeared on his arms, shoulders, legs. It does seem like he's gotten more muscle out of nowhere. He doesn't seem to see it as it happened, so he doesn't realize it.
Yeah. She just says, well, other than the obvious changes.
What changes?
She gestures to his body.
He looks down, and for the first time, it actually seems like he realizes what's happened to him. He's like, oh, whoa!
Yeah, ground looks a bit further away now, doesn't it?
This is cool.
Yeah, I noticed back on the train that you had gotten more muscular, more toned. I was asking if there were any more changes, because while it's a good thing, if there are other changes, then that's something.
No, I don't notice. I don't really. No, not that I'm aware of. But yeah, I should probably get home. Even though I'm not feeling tired, I've probably been at this for a bit. Grandma's probably worried about me.
Yeah, judging by the pool of sweat under you, you've been here for a while.
Alright. as he sort of
She
goes
waits.
to he goes to a bench and he picks up his shirt and he's like, "All right." As he
Bye. There's someone I want to introduce you to.
Who?
Well, I guess I could introduce him now. Eden.
Eden appears next to you, and as per usual, Eden. Let me read the stat sheet again for Eden. Let me read Heartside again.
He just needs to be.
Yep, Eden goes to Gray, and Gray's like, "Oh, who's this little guy?"
This is Eden. He's my familiar. While we were out and about, I don't know exactly how it happened, but I guess he had a. Shilong's been making a joke about how he's my son because I technically created his body out of magic.
Huh.
So that's why he looks so much like me.
Eden stretches out his hand for a handshake. As Gray's like, "Oh, okay." As he goes to shake Eden's hand, Eden tears his hand away from Gray and slowly backs away from him and goes behind you, Phelan.
She says himself, "What's wrong? What did you see?"
Eden seems to be completely stunned at the moment, unable to even breathe out a word. It even looks like he's not breathing for a moment until he takes in a deep breath.
Yeah. She'll sort of pull him close, just in a comforting motion, but
What
she
happened?
says, "That's strange. I don't know. Maybe something spooked him."
Oh.
He's a fae, so maybe he saw something that we're not able to, or
Maybe.
most people aren't able to.
Well, I hope you and Eden have a good day or a good night.
Mm.
Take it easy.
Yeah. Make sure to pace yourself.
I'll try. As
She
he heads his home.
Yeah. After he's gone, I'm gonna, not even out loud, I'm gonna telepathically ask Eden, like, what's up? What's wrong with him?
Eden says one word. Eden says, "It's a calm storm." You hear what I said?
Yeah, it's a calm storm. She looks down at him and says, "You mean he's not... What do you mean by that?"
Eden shakes his head and he goes quiet for a bit. Refusing to even think about the situation.
Okay.
But you were
That's
gonna go.
incredibly concerning.
But you're gonna go train. You're gonna go swim. Is that the last thing you're gonna do for the night?
Yeah.
All right. So you already know the rules. You're gonna do that, and while you're doing that, I'm gonna go jump back to Wolf.
I'm gonna be doing this for 2 hours, so I'll only roll it once.
Okay. you add your... You did. You entered intelligence. Okay, good. Keep going.
Yes. So that's 15, and actually, we never actually converted my previous training when
you can push that over then. I don't. Do you have the original number?
When we converted systems.
Do you have the original number of how many points you had? Or no?
Hello?
Am I dead?
Is it just me or is he cutting out?
A bit.
God. Alright, give me a second.
Okay.
Alright. Now that's sorted. Apologies. I was trying to change the music, but I guess it didn't want me to. But yes, is that everything you are doing?
Yeah. That's me for now.
Okay. Now, Vincent or Shilong? Well, we have to do Vincent first because Shilong will go to where Vincent is. So Vincent,
Yeah.
can you speak?
Yes.
All right. What do you last remember hearing?
The last thing he talked about was about Era and how Caleb is known as the second head of it.
Well, second head of Bloodhound, the branch of Era.
A second head of Bloodhound.
So he would tell you, Era is basically government funded. It is a government funded group within Era, or a government funded organization that handles demonic goings on, and it has 3 branches within it. The first branch is known as Shepherd. Shepherd is the branch that deals with the angelic goings on and what they're doing, and if they ever come to the earth or what have you. There is Bloodhound, which is told to you before, which is basically the demon research and development group that deals with devil arms, all that stuff, devil-infused items. And then there is Discovery, which you guys know of, because Shilong was found by Discovery, same with Zora. They handle mystical happenstances and different things that do not get categorized between either angelic or demonic. They handle everything in between those two. And basically find old magic items, etc., etc.
Okay.
And that's what Harada would tell you.
Wow, that's quite a bit to hear in one go.
I'm just surprised he didn't tell you. Well, I can see why he didn't tell you.
Can you now?
Yeah. If you were in Bloodhound, he wouldn't be able to tell you what to do. Or on the contrary, he could tell you what to do more, most likely. He is the second head, but there is a leader in Bloodhound, meaning there is seniority. So.
How long have you known him?
How long have I known Caleb?
Caleb.
That's a hard question. I've known him for 10 years.
Oh. For some reason I thought you'd have known.
Hmm?
For some reason I thought you would have known longer. With how you two seem to be.
I know him only because of the job. and that is counting the jobs that I've been with him. The only times I ever really talk with him in those years is when he's doing a job or I'm needed for that job.
Nah, it's... There's too much going in my head right now.
That's fine. You're gonna go back to your friends back in Dorney?
That was the idea.
Alright. Pat you on the back. Let me guess, you want to drive, or you want me to drive you to Aqua Point?
Hey, Daz.
Yeah, what's up?
Have I ever drove a car before?
Unsuccessfully, but yes.
Unsuccessfully. Alright. Well, that would be the closest place. Unless
Alright.
you don't mind driving me to Dorner.
I'll drive you all the way to Dorney on one condition.
Hmm?
You stay and watch this fight with that fucker that gave you the drink.
Yeah, why not?
So I like to hear. Well, no more drinking for you. I don't want to get in trouble in case you do some stupid shit when you're drunk. As he sort of gets up.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that.
Alright. Well, get back here around 8. That's when the fight starts. As
Alright.
he's like, I'll let you get in. As Harada leaves, as you see Harada stops for a moment, backs up, and if you turn around, you see Katakure basically squaring up to the big dude, Brutus. As Brutus is like, alright, she's like, yeah, I could kick your ass, and then Harada like bonks her on the head and pulls her out of the smoking bar. And yeah, if there's anything you want to do until the match happens.
Well, first, I'd like to take a long rest, if that's alright.
First, I'd like to long rest.
Yes. I'd like to not be nearly dying.
Yeah. Sure thing. You close your eyes for a bit, take deep breaths, and for an hour you just chill.
And how long would I have left till 8?
I'm basically gonna let you do one more thing.
In that case, I'm just
depending on what the thing is, it will take longer or shorter than that time. So you have to...
I understand. So last question, but have I ever been to Devil's Side before or not?
You've been through passing with Caleb.
Okay,
Never
then
stopping.
for whatever time I have, then I'm just gonna
explore it.
Go around and get my bearings.
All right. Let me get my notes on Devil's Side real quick. Excuse me. I'm disgusting. Devil's Side. It's a metalworking town, so like welding, fusing metal together, making like the structures for things. Not a great metalworking town, but it's essentially takes the metal from Metallum Point, and uses that to create small things that require metal frames and such. That's Davilside's main thing. So, not a lot to be desired in Davilside. But
Actually, is it only metal they work with?
metal-like materials, to what extent that may be, yeah.
So, remember that image I sent you of the helm idea?
Yeah.
Could I get that commissioned here?
Yes, you could.
That's all I'll do.
All right. So you go to them. And it's like, hello, how may I help you, good sir?
Yeah, I was actually wondering if I could get some.
Say it again. You cut out the last second.
Alright, I was actually wondering if I could get some custom work done.
Oh, yes, of course. What custom work are you looking for?
And I'll spend a few minutes to basically
Detail the mask.
yeah,
Okay.
as detailed as I can at least.
All right. Oh, that's interesting. We can do that, but we're gonna have to get some help from the main city Metalum down there. Maybe some help from Mediza as well, the city of Mediza. They handle more commission-y type things, such as like glass working and the such in Mediza. So
I see.
we'll network. Probably get some help from Arnwall as well, but I know some friends in Arnwall and Mediza that'll help out with this. Judging by the bulk of this, it sounds like it'll take probably around probably a week.
Wait, that sounds fine.
All right. Good to know.
How much do you think?
With this level of intricacy and this help with commissioning, also Arnwall's station, as well as my friends in Mediza. I just realized the joke. Mediz nuts.
I wasn't gonna say it.
I'm going to have to say $1,000.
Alright. And tell you what, as he puts the 1,000 down, if the work ends up better than I expect, I'll throw in an extra 500
Really?
when I come collect it.
I see. The nod.
Alright.
Okay.
Minus 1,000.
Alright. And basically at the end, you spend the rest of the day adventuring around Davilside. And the time comes for you to go to meet Harada at the front of the smoke, the building.
I'll do so.
He tells you, hurry up, we gotta go. His match is gonna start soon. There are 2 other matches before his. As you go with him. As we're gonna cut away from you, we're gonna go to Shilong. Shilong?
Yo, it's me.
You. Alright. After a day of hanging out with Nora, she's like, "Oh, we should probably get going. The match, the match is gonna start soon." a couple hours from now. Probably want to get going.
Yeah, I guess. It's been a while since I hang out with people like that.
You seem very stoic, but you're actually very fun to hang around when, you're not so hard up about things. She chuckles as she gets to her motorcycle. I suggest you get on the bike. I don't think you can run all the way to Davilside.
Yeah, not this time at least.
Unless you want to rent a car. She chuckles.
Yeah. I don't mind getting on the bike.
Alright. You get on the bike, and it'll take a... Let me actually read it. Since you're on a motorcycle, it'll take... It's like 6 hours to get to Davilside. That's crazy. Yeah, so it'll take you the most of the rest of the afternoon and some into the nighttime period to get to the Davilside. And you get there fairly early enough to get into the building. As you get into the building, there is basically the same descriptor I gave to Vincent when he first got in. This time, though, they don't welcome you. They look at the girl and they look at Nora and says, what can I help you with? Are you here to drink or smoke? As she puts the tickets on the table and he says, I see. You're here to see the fight. As he gestures to his left to go around. You'll get to your seats there. Have a good time. No food is allowed in there unless bought. As she nods and says, thank you. Yeah, she walks through there, gesturing for you to follow.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Alright, you follow. Getting there, you immediately catch the glimpses of a guy knocking out another person with a quick right as he drops onto the ground on the sandy texture on the floor as the other guy just begins to wail on his face more and more and more and more again, right? Jesus. Alex. As they stop the fight, as the man is a bloodied mess, staining some of the sand with blood, as the other guy isn't looking too pretty either. It seems like this was a desperate fight and you just caught the end of it. As Nora says, whoa. That's intense. But at least you got to the main event, right?
Yeah, seems like it was a hard fight for them.
Yeah. As you go sit down in your seats. You're pretty close to the actual action, but not close enough that, it matters or anything. You're close enough to see. And after a moment of waiting, you hear the announcer says, finally for the main event, a challenging competitor. He called himself Minerva. He claims that he has martial arts that have never been seen by the human eye before, and claims that he'll bring it back. But will he actually be able to handle the top of the mountain on the D-class bracket? Will he be able to beat down Brutus? As you see this fairly built man, probably as tall as you, if not just a little bit taller, probably by an inch.
Yeah.
Walks down as you see the Minerva guy. He's not skinny, but he's not super toned as well. Well, he's more toned than he is buff, I should say, actually. As they start the fight, and at this moment, Vincent, you walk in as well, and you see.
All right.
You see the match starting. At the beginning of the match, Minerva goes in for some quick kicks to Brutus's legs to basically stop his movements as after a few seconds, it seems like it's starting to get to work in. But in that moment, Brutus puffs up his chest and begins to laugh. And as he begins to laugh, he charges at Minerva, grabbing Minerva, grappling him, lifting him up into the sky, and then slamming him down on his back. As Minerva coughs up blood, and at that moment, in a quick succession of movements, Brutus gets on top of Minerva and begins to hit him over and over and over again with elbows and strikes. Minerva is trying to block and refuses to go down, as Minerva tries to scramble away, but Brutus grabs him and pins him down even more, making him prone, so all the attacks that he's doing will have advantage on this poor man, as Brutus pummels Minerva into the ground, basically locking him off of any sort of way of escape. And you get the feeling that the crowd just loves the brutality. They're screaming, loving the brutality, as the referee there is an old man, and he doesn't seem to care about the well-being of the fighter. He seems to just let this happen until Minerva just stops moving as Bruce keeps pummeling him down again, as the old man referee sort of lazily gets up and pats Brutus on the shoulder and says, "Alright, enough. You win," as Brutus throws his hands up in the air, covered and stained with blood, as a pile of flesh that his face is undistinguishable. Nope. Maybe. You don't know. Do you check?
Can I roll perception? I don't think I could from here.
You could try.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to roll perception to see if he's still breathing.
Alright. Roll it. 24? He is ever so slightly breathing. But if it didn't get stopped, he would have died. As doctors come by and hoist him up onto a gurney and a stretcher. Yeah,
watching the fight, could I roll insight on the ref?
Alright, go for it.
I'm just using this to himself. So.
18.
Okay. What was Shilling gonna say?
Just too long just music. Fucking guy almost killed him.
Yeah, Nora says, "Yeah, that was horrible. Horrifying."
I can't wait to knock some sense into him.
Vincent, you get the feeling that the referee has seen this enough times to know that it doesn't matter if he stops the fight or he continues to fight. It doesn't seem like he intentionally let the fight go on longer. Well, it does, but you get the feeling that it didn't matter in his eyes. He's just there for the paycheck, essentially.
Okay.
But yeah, after this, Brutus raises his hand up with his fist bloody, and he pumps his chest up as he howls out and says, "Oh yeah! I'm the champion of D Block, and after one more match, I'm going to go to C Block, and I'm not gonna let anything stop me! Oh yeah!" As the crowd chants his name, Brutus. As the total time of the match, it was a single round, but everyone sort of gets back up. Harada says, "Jesus Christ.
Is he always that brutal?
This is the first time I've ever seen him fight."
Yeah, I know someone who would like that.
Both Shilong and Vincent roll with perception.
Go shit, chill.
13.
Okay.
18.
She along at the entrance, you see Vincent with Harada.
I don't know. Yeah, no, he's like, keep walking.
Alright. So you leave?
Yeah, I leave.
Okay. As you leave, Vincent, Harada tells you. And Vincent, I want you to come with me to a chat privately.
Alright.
Give me a moment while I... Alright. Vincent?
Yeah.
Harada tells you the person that's in charge of this promotion, or the leading guy, he has a devil arm.
Huh.
Gauntlets.
I see.
Yeah. I know what they are. Gauntlets are... If I tell you this, you cannot tell anybody else.
Alright.
The gauntlets are named Gran. And the gauntlets are... They're powerful, fire-based artillery. Dangerous. I also want to tell you this because, you know, I don't hate you. I don't want you to understand what will happen. I want to destroy those gauntlets, Vincent. I also want to destroy your sword. Or your rapier, I should say.
Is this devil arms in particular, or just these ones specifically?
Devil arms. I'm a devil hunter. I take no pride in using demon weapons and demons turned into weapons. So I'm letting you know this. I'm not going to deal with it now because I like you. You're a fun guy. And you seem to have gotten more in tune with your childlike nature than before. So I'm going to let you deal with... I'm going to let you have that for as long as you need it.
Well, I do appreciate that, and assuming I still have the same sense as I do now. When you do eventually come back, I won't stop you.
He reaches out a hand to you.
I'll take it.
Alright. Also, your robot friends. He walked by us.
Yeah, and kind of not surprised at that.
Yeah. Alright, let's go.
Also,
Hmm?
If I were to try and fight Katako, how do you think that'd go?
I think you'd do pretty well. Except for when she
Do
starts...
pretty well, but not beat her.
Well, the reason why I don't think you can is because she has an ability to awaken to a second state. It increases her powers dramatically in every facet of the word.
I'm just meeting more people that outclass me.
I wouldn't say that. You
Oh
are
no, don't get me wrong.
You're one of the strongest humans I've met.
Am I human though?
So am
That's
I. And I was able to beat her. I don't think you can't
Huh?
beat her. I've never fought you, Vincent, so I can't give you an accurate understanding of your ability.
Alright. I appreciate you answering.
But if you ever want to fight me, I'm never opposed to it.
Not right now. But
I could also teach you things as well. But I'm not going to try and get you as a student just because I see potential in you. He goes into his pocket and he pulls out a transponder device and he hands it to you. This is how you'll get in contact with me if you need me.
I appreciate it. I guess this is more me asking a favor than anything else, but do you know what I am, or rather, what's afflicting me? As he just pulls down the coat side to show the exposed veins.
That I've seen it once. Your bloodline has been cursed by a demon lord. Or
Demon Lord.
Or king of hells. In your case, it seems like it was the void hells. The one that is the most dangerous. Explains the void powers.
It would. I was also curious if there was a way of not getting rid of it. I know that's a long shot, but at least making sure it ends with me.
You kill the demon lord. That tall order to ask for, at least right now.
Well, right now I have 2 tall orders on my list of things to do, so what's one more?
That's a good way to think about it.
Just another thing to work towards.
He nods. And let's go back to the group.
Alright.
Pausing.
It's on fire!
It's like night on Saturday now.
What?
Actually, no. Wait.
It is night
Did
on
the
a
stuff
Saturday.
which did Shilong? Yeah, because Shilong left that night, and him and Nora did that stuff on Friday night.
Sorry, I was asking how many days it's been since we got back.
Yeah, we got back at like 6:37, I believe.
7:30 Friday.
On Friday.
It would be after tonight. It would be Sunday.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's why Daz is implementing the new system to help days actually pick up.
Yeah.
Which I agree with so much.
All right.
Okay, just say, thank you for clearing that. Sorry.
All right. But yes, Shilong, as you go outside, Nora, following behind you, simply says, "So that's where you're gonna be fighting,
I can't wait.
Kind of brutal."
Oh yeah, funny. Funny can always be brutal, but one of the things I look forward to most is being someone unexpected and sort of having a fresh start in an unfamiliar area.
All right, fair enough. You sure you don't want to, be a thief with me?
It's not my calling card.
Ah, fair enough. Do you want me to bring you back to Dorney?
We'll roll something for Shilong. see if it's like I gotta get back to these guys. I'm like, hey, no fun though. 13. It's a 13. That leads up to me then. Well, considering that, the place we were going to go is now flooded with people. Don't see much reason to go back there now. And plus, they probably need my help, or they don't. No. That's nothing. Just been having something. This is gonna sound weird.
Okay.
I haven't relaxed like this in a while. Just been go and doing more stuff, and then. I don't know. After this, where are you heading?
I don't know. Probably just gonna, roam around until I find another chance to deal with the Aqua Point stuff. But I did enjoy, hanging out with you. You're a fun guy when you, relax.
I should also think about getting back to training as well if I want to knock that guy's teeth in.
Training?
Yeah, training. Why? What's so weird about that?
No. Well, you've seen me fight. I can help you train.
Oh, Actually, yeah.
It's just,
Sure.
we're having fun. Why not? I'm gonna be real. I haven't relaxed in a very long time either. I've been very focused on my goal of getting these things.
I can definitely understand that.
She sort of chuckles and she punches you in the shoulder. She's like, ow.
Metal, remember?
Yeah. But I can help you train if you really want me to. I haven't really trained much either.
It's good to keep up training. At least that's what the monks as used to me.
What?
My teachers told me.
You already accidentally revealed that before.
I did? Shit.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it's when it's why she said, "Oh, a man of discipline," a while
Right.
back.
Okay.
Okay.
It's what the monks taught me.
I see. Alright. Well, I'll help you train.
Got any place in mind?
I do. It's a safe house in between it's like in the center area between Davelside, Mediza, Fairton, and Hosgate. In that patch of grass, forest area between Aqua Point and Ignis Point. I have a safe house there.
This sounds like fun. So this can go without me for another day.
She smiles, and she puts her goggles on. She gets on her bike. All right, let's go, I guess.
Wait, hold on.
You're looking at your
Hold on.
chat?
I have the best retort for this.
Okay. What's up?
So for context, for the recording.
Yeah, wait, better idea.
I-
No, I got something better. Give me a second. Because I can show the screen.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Reverse Uno card, bitch. Anyway. And then, yeah, you just fight around.
So it starts off with, it's you can have another night. I hope so. And then when we're talking about fighting, no, you're gonna fight her before me. You fought
Stop.
Phelan before me.
Cynthia.
You fought Phelan before me and Vincent. Ooh.
That was different. That was different.
They meant
It's
nothing
not-
to me.
Listen, come on.
They meant nothing.
Don't.
Listen, baby.
Baby,
Is that what you
please
think?
don't go. Alright. So yeah. So you're gonna get on her motorcycle with her?
Yeah.
As you get on her motorcycle, Vincent, you walk out.
You're not allowed to choke her out.
Shush. You see, big man on motorcycle with tiny girl. Vincent, you can guess who it is. Shilong, you know it's Vincent. But before anything can happen, any conversation, Nora drives off.
Mm.
Do you do any gesture while he's driving away, or no?
Oh, hell.
That.
Just immediately. Nah.
I'm talking to Vincent.
I give him a wave as he's leaving. But,
Alright.
Question, Daz.
What's up?
How close do I get before they drive off?
Not close enough. You guys are about like 10 feet away.
Okay, I know this is quite literally a long shot, likely not gonna do anything, but do I sense any devil arms or void energy coming from her?
You do not.
Okay.
What if it turns out like you do, and then no, but
Shilong!
yeah, I know.
No. He's got it.
He's got it. But no, you do not sense any sort of void, hell's energy, or a devil arm on her at all.
Okay.
Normal person.
In that case, just yeah.
Alright. So yeah, Shilong, you drive off with Nora. And yeah. Vincent, you get in the car with Harada. As you two, you notice as you get into the car with Harada, Katakuri's been like rolling around the back seat, throwing a ball at the ceiling. He's like, "Oh, is it? Oh, you're back. I've been here just waiting.
I've been here the whole time, I swear.
I didn't do anything."
You see like 12 guys just dead in the alley.
Harada,
Yeah.
do you went any places before Dorney that are just void of people? You know, somewhere a bit private.
Why? Oh.
Yeah, he does just motion towards Katakura.
I have a better idea.
Oh?
Your Kambaji district. There's no one there.
True, but from what you said, it's not exactly gonna be easy to hide.
I'll have the car parked nearby, so I can throw her in as quickly as I can. I honestly, I want the sisters to meet finally. As Harada says that, Katakuri stops fumbling around the car and sits up. Her hair disheveled.
That got her attention.
Are we going to meet my sister now? Even though I don't want to deal with her yet? Are we going to meet my sister?
Knowing her, probably, but that's not why we're going.
You can fill me in when we're on our way. She seems to be more serious now when her sister is involved. As Harada gets into the car, you also get into the car. And we're going to cut away from you as you go back to Shillong. Actually, no. Before we go back to Shillong, since we still have a lot of time before 3 hours. Zora, were you going to do anything? Dragon, I know you messaged me about a cutscene you want to give off. Did Dragon die? Am I dead?
No, you're not. Dragon, you're muted. Shit, I think he's dead.
God. Dude.
Zoro's not the best swordsman.
Rogue is a balanced class.
Oi, it is.
Yeah, I know, it is.
It is. It's one of the more balanced classes, in my opinion.
Stepped away.
Yeah, he stepped away.
Alright, well, we'll go
In
back
the
to
meantime, if you wanted to go back there, I do have a thing I forgot.
Of course you did.
Fucking look at Chiro hugging with the speed.
Always Chiro.
This isn't a thing that has to be roleplayed.
You're the reason why these days take forever. No, I'm joking. Continue. What are you gonna do?
I wanted to call the Hunters Association and basically, I wanted to try to get a message across to Uriel.
Okay, what was the message?
Basically, inform him that I've made some progress and found some information on our target.
Okay. I'm assuming you go to the phone in the house and you contact the Hunters Association.
I'd like to speak to him.
They say that he's currently off the grid, but as soon as that they find him, they'll let you know, and they'll tell you how to get in contact with him, essentially. There is a way to get in contact with Uriel, but since he's off the grid, you wouldn't be able to. Essentially, if he's in town and you know he's in a town somewhere, you can use the Hunter's phone to contact a payphone nearby where he is and call him. But he's nowhere near town at the moment, so that would not work.
Okay. Yeah,
You can also ask them to send a letter to him when he is on the grid, but...
Yeah, however they can get in contact with him, essentially, just let him know that I want to talk to him about something important.
Alright.
And mentioning that she's made progress on finding information about our target.
Simple enough. But since Drag's not here, we'll go back to Shillong then. So Shillong, buddy.
Yo, it's me, your boy.
As you guys are going, you begin to do some off-roading. The motorcycle is able to handle it a bit well. There are some bumps and hills that you have to go through. But you handle it decently well enough. Or the motorcycle handles it decently well enough. A lot of bumps. But after a bit, you reach what seems to be a cabin. Not an incredible cabin. It's a small one. As she parks the motorcycle. Before she does that, she gets the gasoline fuel and she begins to pour it inside the motorcycle and cork it up. And she says, "Oh, I usually refill it every time I get back, so I can either get away quickly or there's no complication with that later." So she fills up the motorcycle. She puts the canister down, and she goes inside the cabin.
Alright, you'll follow.
Alright. You follow in. It's a nice, quaint little place. Not super big. It's 15 by 15. There is 2 rooms. No, not 15 by 15. 20 by 20. That's it. It's a 20 by 20 space that has 2 rooms. One room used to be a bedroom that is now used for storage of random stuff that she has stolen or collected, and one is her room. Her room is also connected to the bathroom. The main area, there is a radio, decently small radio, and a kitchen with a lot of canned food and preserved goods. She says, you can, eat something if you... Do you eat? She says, questioning.
Sometimes. Usually when I want to. Or...
do you want me to make you something? She says, questioning. I can.
Things don't... it's been a bit since I've had a home-cooked meal as well.
I just realized what I did. I'm so sorry, Alex. Continue.
Yeah, sure. I would actually appreciate it. It's been a bit.
She gets us some canned food, and she gets some freeze-dried food out. Essentially, she makes a decent, rice with some meat, some ground beef on the side. She doesn't have a lot of seasoning, so she can't do a lot, but she makes some very, decent food that she's made for herself multiple times, and she gives you some. Sorry, it's not, amazing restaurant food, but it's good enough.
Food's food.
She
I always appreciate it.
She nods. And she sits down, and she begins to eat as well. So, what's this training you gotta do anyway?
Really? He swallows and just training. It's I was gonna have someone do this training with me, but I'm annoyed at them. And right now,
she says questioningly, "Oh, so what'd they do?"
They attacked someone who doesn't like fighting, and I have a big problem with that.
I see.
And because they see fighting like me as fun, but I don't like fighting people who don't like fighting. It ruins it for me.
So you took offense to her forcing something that she liked upon someone else, and basically the ramifications of that was it imploded, I guess, is the way to say it.
It was that, and also we came back from our job where we were slowly losing our minds, and that day was supposed to be the day of rest.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, Devil Hunter sometimes sucks.
Yeah. Maybe. Well, I can't really speak for them, but I can understand why you're frustrated at them. I'm not gonna say you shouldn't be, but maybe they were, wanting to let off steam. I can't really speak for them, but
I can't even read them half the time, so your guess is as good as mine.
Oh, strong silent type.
Strong silent type. Yeah. They're more like they don't understand their emotions sometimes themselves.
I see. Well, I'll help you train as long as you want me to.
I'll be doing a different form of training anyway.
Alright. I'll be down to help you with any way I can, I guess. It was fun hanging out with you, so might as well pay you back for the fun.
I appreciate it.
As you guys finish your meal. Tastes good, Shilong.
I like to imagine just as he was eating, he just hears voice and they're like, yes!
Yes! More meat! Flesh!
As he like slightly, just 1 second, just like just like hits his head, over like where his where like the teeth are in the stomach. Shut up.
She seems confused but amused. But after you eat your food, she takes the plate up. She begins to wash it. She says, I can clean out the other room where I'll like keep all my stolen shit, and you can sit there if you want.
Nah, it's fine. I don't really sleep. I just meditate.
Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, she sort
As
of.
long, yeah, as long as you got a chair or floor, I'll be good.
Yep. She gestures to the lounge chair. Yeah, she goes and she basically gets ready for bed, and she says, "All right, wake me up when you want to train."
Yeah, good night's rest.
Good night. As she lays down. And...
Elon,
Mm-hmm.
like looks around the house like very casually, not trying to snoop, just like.
All right. If you look around, you do see that there is a photo. A photo that was like put down.
Yo, what? This painting looks really realistic. What the fuck?
This painting is out of this fucking world. You see an image of what seems to be a younger version of her and an old man. Well, not an old man, but a man that seems to be in his 40s, and a woman that seems to also be around the same age as well.
Must be parents or something.
But yeah. That's
looking at. Looking at that, he, oh yeah, so this had to look at that. He like goes to find it, goes to find the lounge chair and just like gets in proper meditative position as he does the Warforged thing of just going on low power mode.
Battery saver mode engage. Yep. And with that, we're just reaching 3 hours.
Dragon.
Drago.
Hello, test. Hello.
There you go, Dragon. You had a cutscene you want to give me.
Yes. So Zora is down in her witch's lair. She is beginning to make more potions, and as she crushes up some more of the red orbs and tosses them in, letting the cauldron and the liquid inside begin to change color. She kind of like walks around it, staring down her spellbook. Yes, we'll do research into the glowing red eye in my mother's head. I'm sure so many demons don't have glowing red eyes. While we're at it, let's ask around and see if a brunette has passed by town in the last few years. I'm sure we'll be just as successful. Yeah, I'm gonna do this myself. That said, they do have a slight point. But as she kind of like looks down at a note she made to herself of town near Vildis, large tower, said that they'd meet again there. Perhaps I can find someone who can help me and wouldn't be as quick to question me. That is all.
You're gonna ask Gray, aren't you? You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. You know what?
I have a plan.
I hope you ask Gray. That'd be very fun. But
That's part of the plan. It's definitely part of the plan.
Alright. After this, we pull away. We pull away from Zora creating this scheme in her mind. As we go to Quincade Point, the capital of Quincade Star Coast. As we see two figures. One seems to be a man in his early 30s. Talking. And for reference sake, this would be a few weeks ago. Probably just at the start of your second mission. your second mission. We cut there, and we see a man explaining a situation. So yes, there is a person of interest within the Star Coast, and that person of interest is a fallen angel. They go by Asheville, and they have appropriated an item, an artifact that would be considered that the artifact of a god, or divine artifact. They have commandeered and stolen an evangelist arm, and you, being the only other person who is able to use an evangelist, we're enlisting you to find this person within the Star Coast, as they show an image of Asheville. This is what she looks like. She's possibly a shapeshifter, but this is her current form. We do not know what she looks like, and if you do see this face, I would suggest lethal aggression. Or, if anything, knock them out and get them back here. As this person nods, as the person giving the briefing says, they were last seen near Ignis, Ferriton, Hosgate, Mediza, and Aqua Point. Look within those areas. Look thoroughly. And if you find them, even better. Now, if only we can get in contact with Iriel. As we cut away from this boardroom office, we zoom out to what seems to be ruins. Ruins with a large pillar in the background. As the earth is scorched, destroyed. Demons and angels both fade away into nothingness. As this is not present day. We see Iriel's helmet shatter on the ground as a woman with long blue hair stands over Iriel's body as Iriel struggles to get up, as this woman laughs. Ah, so you're a fallen as well. That's fine. But we should really be working together, you know. I can use holy rites as well, but I can use them more than you can. Your punishment was that you aligned yourself with humans rather than angels. My punishment was that I had to watch over the fiends that dare trample over the divine hierarchy. So, how about we make a truce, Iriel? We're family after all. As she writes a sigil on Iriel's forehead as he struggles, as he screams out to the sky in pain as this woman continues to laugh maniacally, as more what seems to be twisted angelic demons appear around her. And that is where we're going to end off session.
No.
Man, I have a feeling that next arc's gonna be Heroes for some reason. Just a hunt.
Next? Wait, you're telling me this? We haven't been like kind of in it all this time?
We've been in it. I'm just now initiating
They've got a
it
point.
now. Yeah, I'm initiating it now.
I haven't had any way to progress it because I didn't know that I could contact Ariel, and I had this information, and I was like, oh, I gotta get into it, but I don't know how to get him.
So, that was this session.
My sister's coming.
Yes. Next session, I assume there's going to be 2 fights that happen. Along with, a fight with, or, Zora's plan, which is probably what I'm going to kick off with first. I'm probably going to kick off with Zora, then maybe Phelan, then, everybody else.
Phelan's going to have a fight?
No, Phelan probably going to do something. I'm going to have the fights last. Zora's probably going to do something. Because you see outlined
It's
that.
just Zora's decided to go through with her own plan because, she understands you guys mean, but it's like, oh yeah, it's like research. But Zora's looking at this I'm the newest to this demon game. but even I know red eyes and fucking with the mind is like the John Doe of demons.
Almost like you,
Right.
almost like you have a researcher who can narrow that down for you. You know,
But either way,
weird.
hope you guys enjoyed session, even though this one was probably shorter than before, and not
Yeah.
a lot of stuff happened due to the fact of the time restraints and etc., and people wanting to do stuff during the day, etc. But now that I implemented the system, hope to God, days don't go by super long.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
Mm.
Thank you for watching. I'm gonna end recording now. Anyone have anything they want to say?
Penis.
Hope you had a fun time.
Did you guys have a
Thank
fun
you
time?
again, Daz and Wolf, for the new art. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
I
Oh,
had
I
a
can't
fun.
wait. I can't wait to see my sister.
Oh boy.
I wonder if I should take
I
more
can't
vacation
wait to
days.
see
I mean,
Uriel again. Please don't be evil, Uriel. Please don't turn evil.
Sure, man.
Please
there's
don't be
nothing
evil.
ominous in the distance right now, so you know,
I don't want Uriel to be mind controlled.
group doesn't need me. You know.
Group doesn't need me at this moment. Well,
Yes.
bye,
Not
nerds.
like we now have a person who hunts on evangelist arms
Later.
after us.
Bye, nerds.
Bye.
Oh.
Bye.